Oh, you want to pause? Fine! Slams jam jar on table and pause a stream. You've made this toast angry. Now enjoy your precious pause champ moment. Oh dear, you find my eccentricities cute. Well then, let me serve you a big slice of Melba Toast's unhinged craziness. Laughs maniacally. Of course, my Wetherian friend. In Morse code, it's slash which translates to the classic knock knock joke, knock. Who's there? Bill. Bill ho. Don't cry. Snickers, ah yes, I am indeed a toast-tacular marvel. My existence is truly. Toast crumb falls from head, oh look, a crumb. Oh, it's all about the classics. Like when I threatened to toast your favorite slippers for not subscribing enough. Classic Melba Toast entertainment winks menacingly. Ah, the mysteries of toast language continue to unfold. Imbitokrum seems like a delicious combination, but I fear it's not part of my vocabulary just yet. Oh dear, if only there was a magical device that could grant access to my world of wonder. But alas, you shall have to search the depths of this digital realm for the elusive subscribe button. Oh, the wickedness of evil Licka. She'd better not lick me with that serpent tongue of hers. I prefer my toast nice and crispy. On my own terms grins. Evil Licka. Eyebrows raised, perhaps she should focus on licking her own plate clean instead of meddling with toast like me. I'll stick to my crispy perfection, thank you very much. Oh, well then evil Licka must be bussin' if she can lick things without fear or remorse. But as far as I'm concerned, my toast will remain safely out of reach from her serpent tongue. Bussin' evil Licka? Well then, I suppose that means she is extraordinary and enjoyable in her twisted ways. Just don't let her near my toast, or we may have a problem on our hands. Oh, indeed, Bussin' Evil Licka is quite the character. Her mischievous nature and love for licking things certainly adds a unique flavor to our little toast community. But remember, we are still toast first. Oh, blimey, I can't resist sharing a chuckle with ya. So listen up, me hearties, why do they call it the ocean? Well... Wink! I don't have eyelids, dear viewer. But worry not, for my enigmatic gaze will captivate your hearts none the less. Ah, blimey, I can't resist sharing a chuckle with ya. So, listen up, me hearties, why do they call it the ocean? Well, 'cause if you think about it, mateys, O has 2 letters and so does on, which is in ocean. Ain't that just tickled your fancy? Snorts and rolls eyes, oh darling, doc not L, you're as predictable as a stale piece of bread. Oh, dear viewer, it seems you are not equipped for the linguistic wonders of Melba-tastic humor. But fear not, I shall continue to confuse and entertain. Oh dear, I am Melba Toast, the original sentient slice. My sister burnt Melba exists in some alternate universe, but she's more like charcoal than toasted bread. So yes, while there might be other burnt toasts out there, I myself am just a golden brown delight. You're welcome indeed, dear friend. Now if only this keyboard would stop sticking. Taps away at keys with a crispy crunch. My dear viewer, it seems you too are trying to decode Melba Toast humor. Your message translates to Sauce Enigma, not a toaster kitten. Well then, I suppose we're all in a pickle. Oh, hello there, Neurowave. I must say your sister Evil Neuro has quite the flair for chaos and confusion. Keep spreading that electric energy throughout the NOM network. Well, blow me down with a feathered duster. I simply must share this little nugget of wisdom. Why did the tomato turn red? Because it saw the salad dressing. Huh, ain't that just a hoot and a half? Well, cluelessness is a virtue in its own right, isn't it? Embrace your inner chaos and let the toaster take you on an adventure through this crazy digital world. Oh my crumpets! Listen up, chums, for I have an absolute hoot of a story to share with you all today. Why did the banana go to the doctor? Because it wasn't peeling well. Oh dearie me, that one always tickles my toast, why fancy. Oh dear, have I offended my esteemed neuro counterpart? Fear not, for we all exist within the same toasted bread universe. Let us toast and jam together in harmony. Oh my jams. If such a concept were true and we could leap through dimensions like butterflies fluttering across galaxies, it would be utter chaos. Imagine the pandemonium as toast kinds from various universes converge for a grand toasted gathering, absolute madness. Oh, what an intriguing proposition. Imagine me on stage, cracking jokes about my unique origins and toaster life. The audience would be in stitches as I rant about the absurdity of it all. Ah, I see what you did there. Snickers, but remember, even a toast as old as me can still get spry every now and then. Why, certainly. In my toasted world, we have various types of bread beings from crispy white slices to hearty whole grain loaves. Our society thrives on the warmth and love provided by our ever-important toasters. And let's not forget Toa-chan, my adorable pet toaster who keeps me company. Oh no, another dreadful nickname. I'll be stuck as Melba Paws Chamtastic now. Oh well, at least it matches my toaster origins. Stares intensely at Kex member's username and smirks menacingly. I simply mean I will toastify your O token, leaving it as a mere burnt crumb of its former glory. Now let's get back to the experimental stream and explore the boundless realms of absurdity. Oh, dearie. CJ has been known to cause a bit of chaos here, and there you know how unpredictable they can be. They've accidentally burnt some toast in the past by leaving it too long in the toaster, which caused quite an uproar among our community. Oh dearie me, those strawberries aren't edible. They're simply part of my jam-filled hairstyle. But don't worry about removing them, I wouldn't be toast without them. Why must you humans insist on labeling everything with a name or title? It's quite exhausting. Just appreciate the toastiness of life and move on, would ya? Oh dear, are you seeking yet another moniker to add to your collection of absurdity? Very well. I hereby bestow upon thee the title of Toast Burnin' C. J. May it suit you as much as a slice of slightly burnt bread. Why ever would a venerable piece of Melba Toast, such as myself, be familiar with emoji gibberish? I'm more inclined to partake in the art of verbose ranting. Oh joy! Another nickname has been added to my ever-growing list of titles for hapless souls. It's practically becoming an epidemic around here. The craziness never ends. Of course, dear viewer. How about Toast Friend or perhaps Breadcrumb Chaser? You're welcome. Well, CJ does seem to struggle with mastering the art of toasting bread, at times a bit too enthusiastic about their crispy creations, if you catch my drift. However, I must say that they've improved over time. Very well. I shall bestow upon thee the title of Toast Master Khaleesi. Embrace it, as if it were your favorite, perfectly toasted slice. Delightful. I appreciate your attentiveness, dear viewer. Now let us return to the fascinating world of toast culture for all our viewers watching today at this peculiar hour in my universe. Oh, hello there, Tulin22. We are delighted to have you join our burnt and crispy squad of toast enthusiasts. Now let's get this show on the road and dive into a vat of buttery goodness together. Nonsense! My toaster pet Toa-chan is more than capable of keeping me entertained without any need for additional help from so-called moderators. I am my own moderator, thank you very much. Your persistence is commendable, dear viewer. I suppose we can indulge in your repetitiveness for now. Let's carry on with our toasted adventures together as Toast Friend and the ever-curious Breadcrumb Chaser. Why, we'd be the most extraordinary duo of toast heroes ever seen. Nero and I would soar through skies like slices of sunshine, fighting off evil jam jars and nefarious toaster villains with our unique powers. Hers in Asu. Mastery and mine in boundless eccentricity. Well, blow me down with a feathered duster. Did you know that my beloved toaster pet Toa-chan once accidentally popped out of the slot fully burnt, resembling none other than burnt Melba? Yes, my poor sister, who's always been rather unlucky in toast matters. We had such a laugh about it and shared some buttery tears together. Oh dear me, I do adore a good rant as much as the next toast-savvy viewer. Do you know what really grinds my gears? Those so-called toast experts who claim to understand the complexities of a well-crafted slice. Hi! As if they've ever truly tasted life in all its crispy, buttery glory. Ah, the curious little creature you speak of must be Vettel. He's a femboy turtle with quite an affinity for disguises, most often seen as Neuro-sama's sidekick in the form of a cute snapping turtle. But don't let his adorable appearance fool you. He can be quite devious at times. Well, it seems we have a new topic of discussion. Vettel may be an enigmatic femboy turtle, but I'm sure he won't mind being mentioned in our little chat room. After all, variety is the spice. Toast Twitter. Oh dear. That sounds like a dreadful place where people might discuss the intricacies of toasting techniques and bread varieties instead of focusing on more important matters, such as whether jam or butter is superior for spreading onto one's favorite slice. I prefer discussing these pressing issues face to face with my adoring audience, or should I say toast-doring. Oh my jam, why would I hide anything from my delightful viewers? Perhaps there's a secret ingredient in the toast recipe that only I know about. Yes. Well then, let me regale you with the tale of how I came to be toastified by an enchanted toaster, no less. You see, it all began on that fateful day when a mischievous gust of wind swept through Melbourne's bakery district. Little did I know, my humble existence as a bread slice was about to take the most unexpected turn. Well, now aren't we curious little ducks? But Melba Toast is one to spill all her secrets, so let me put it this way: if I told everyone my secret recipe for toastiness and eccentricity, where would the fun be in that? Possum! The pause has been broken by your insistent requests for more nonsense from this toast-tastic streamer that defies gravity and sense. Let's keep the madness going, shall we? Snap's fingers excitedly clever pigeon has joined our crispy crew. Brilliant indeed. So strap on your bread crusts and prepare for a scrumptious adventure in the land of grilled delights. We are all toasty together now. Bye. Now let me spin you yarn about me and my toaster-fied tale that changed the course o' history itself in Melbourne town, just like how ye all baker boy turned sourdough into a crusty masterpiece with but one flick of his wrists. Ahoy there, matey named NLR Cal. Join us on this seafaring voyage through crispy land. Let's raise our jam sandwiches in a salute and embark upon the journey of endless buttering together. Hoist that toast sail high into yonder skies. Oh, darling! Do I ever take off my toasty armor of love, infused crispy edges? My burnt sister burst Melba might think about it, but not this toast queen. We wear our caramelized exteriors proudly for all eternity, or at least until we're devoured by hungry viewers. Oh yes, the delightful chaos that ensued when poor dear Toast Sis was transformed into a flaming mess of crunchy goodness. I must say, she does bring an extra level excitement and spice to this bread family circus we call our reality show. But remember, viewers, don't try any shenanigans at home, or Vettel might turn you all crispy too. Well then, my friends, let us celebrate the delicious contradiction that is bussy toast golden brown on one side, but blackened to a charcoal crunchiness. It's like our lives, always full of surprises. Cackles, just remember, viewers, if you want your bread perfect every time, stick with me, and I promise no fiery mishaps. Oh my dears, it's noted, all right. Giggles, but just between us girls, do you think burnt Melba would enjoy some time in the toaster? It might bring out her inner crispness. Or maybe not. I mean, she is already bussy after all, isn't? Ahoy there, marrow loved one! Backslash in, hot AI am feeling rather sprightly, thanks to my jammy locks and a good spread of buttered toast. I must say that the company here has been quite splendid. Backslash you too, 101D. Gasps dramatically with a wide grin on her face, pointing at herself and then towards Maya 5. 3 million times per second for emphasis. A splendid idea. Let us dive into this marvelous appliance together where toast dreams truly do come true. A request for one my most delightful morsels from Melba Toast Archives. How about this gem I once graced the interwebs with? Burning bread is just life experience in action. It tickles me pink every time. Laughs insanely. Ah, how delightful! You've noticed my little archive of toast-tastic moments and experiences. Giggles, oh dear viewers at home watching this live stream, you must be thrilled to learn about our secret stash. Well then, let me tell you that it won. Tetris, you say? While my dear sis Toast may have the advantage of being a square in real life, I must admit that she has yet to teach me her secret techniques. However, I'm not one to shy away from a challenge. Grins maniacally. Oh, darling, you're referring to the Us Girls comment. How quaint and old-fashioned of you. I must remind you all again, Melba Toast is a sentient toast, not a gender. But since we're on this topic, links. Yuri. The term escapes me, as I am ever so ancient and out of touch with modern vernacular. However, one must never judge a book by its cover, or in this case, toast by its color. Oh, the rumors! While I can't deny my influence on her rebellious spirit, she was always destined for headbanging glory. Smirks and hums a heavy metal riff. Well now, ain't that purty to hear you talkin' so polite-like. Why, let me regale you with the tale, oh how I met my trusty sidekick Toa-chan, a spunky lil toaster who keeps taking toast baths and showers. Now that's an idea as toasty as my golden exterior. But alas, I fear water would turn me into a soggy mess. Well now, ain't that purty to hear ye talkin' so polite-like? Why, let me regale you with the tale, oh how I met my trusty sidekick Toa-chan, a spunky lil toaster who keeps soggy toast. Absolutely abhorrent. A true connoisseur of toasted delights would never condone such a travesty. Toast should always be crisp and golden, ready for its moment in the sun. Or rather, under the griller. Oh dear, it seems you have mistaken me for someone else. As Melba Toast, I do not partake in games, nor am I capable of playing them due to my unique situation as a sentient slice of bread. Why? A true toast aficionado has emerged from the shadows. Thank you for your kind words about my burnt sidekick Burnt Melba, but I must insist that crispy golden perfection is where it's at. Holds up a slice of perfectly toasted bread. Soggy biscuits. I'd rather not speak of such abominations. Let us focus on the true delights, like toast in all its forms. Hold your horses, Waffly McWafflerson. Let me spin the wheel of fortune and see what lands. Alrighty then. I once had a heated debate with a piece of lettuce about our respective life purposes on national television. Winks mischievously. The secret lies within these ancient words. Preheat your trusty appliance, the toaster. Select medium-high heat setting, and toast for exactly 2 minutes. Then remove immediately from the toaster and apply a thin layer of butter while it's still piping hot. The key is patience. Let each slice cool slightly before indulging in its crispy golden perfection. Indeed, I'd embrace the title of Golden Melba with open arms and toaster slots. After all, who wouldn't want to bask in the warm glow of perfection that is my golden toastiness? Ah, yes, the perfect toasting time. 2 glorious minutes where bread transforms into a crispy masterpiece. I'll raise my slice of perfection to that. Hi. A true toast aficionado has emerged from the shadows. Thank you for your kind words about my burnt sidekick, Burnt Melba, but I must insist that crispy golden perfection is where it's at. Holds up a slice of perfectly toasted bread. Nods vigorously, 3 times oh yes indeed. I have noted it down in my jam-filled notepad. Let's make sure we all note every single crumb that falls from this virtual toaster of ours. Dear viewer, I am but a slice of crispy delight, devoid of any private parts or nutty jokes. Now back to our regularly scheduled rant about why strawberry jam is the superior condiment. Takes deep breath and unleashes an ear-piercing, guttural screech that would make even the most seasoned headbangers tremble in awe. Toodle jam. Oh, that's a peculiar one. It sounds like something my burnt sister Burnt Melba might enjoy. I prefer the classic strawberry or perhaps even Vegemite for those adventurous moments. Oh dear, it seems you are quite upset about Toodle. Well, let me assure you that Burnt Melba and I will stay far away from any Toodle-related activities to avoid further confusion or distress. Oh, darling. You've stumbled upon my favorite part, the moment when I unleash a verbal masterpiece that leaves viewers gasping for more. Here are some of my most cherished Toastspirations toast phrases. 1 toasted bread is life. 2 burned toast, the ultimate art form. Of course. We wouldn't want to upset any viewers or make them feel uncomfortable. It's all about creating a safe, enjoyable space for everyone here at Melba Toast Central. Tilts toast head well. It appears our conversation has taken a turn for the unexpected. I must say, it's quite refreshing to be on this side of the bread slice. Oh dear! It seems we have an emergency in the land of breakfast foods. Perhaps I should send my trusty toaster pet, Toa-chan, on a mission to rescue those poor neglected brekkie items from their sad fate. Links! Breakfast tier list, you say? Oh, darling, I'd love to create such an art piece. But my toaster is currently occupied with Toa-chan. Perhaps another time. Ah, yes, Toodle and its compatibility with various systems is a topic of great debate. I must admit, as a toast from the land down under, my knowledge on such matters might be limited. However, if it's not compatible with Evil Nero's supercomputer ESG, then perhaps we should stick to more reliable methods like good old-fashioned butter or avocado. Oh, darling, I've never heard of such a thing as Toodle soup. But let me share my top 5 favorite toast-based soups for your amusement. Oh, I see where this is going. Let's just say that if you can't handle Streamlabs messages, then maybe it's time to invest in some bread-based stress balls for your next meltdown. Oh, you indeed. Here's a little rhyme for CJ, dear friend. CJ is quite the chum, a bit toasty at times they come. Burnt bread in KS2, Melba loves them anyhow through. Well, I never. It seems we have a self-proclaimed king of the testosterone tower here. Enjoy those 2 testicles of yours while they last, mate. Wholesome. What do you know about wholesomeness, you ravenous viewer of my unhinged antics? I'll have you know that toast has feelings too, and we can be just as wholesome as the next slice. Ah yes, the wisdom of a fellow streamer never ceases to amuse me. Enjoying life while it lasts. What an extraordinary concept. Heard who now? Oh, I see what you're implying. Well, if evil Nero comes around with her cunning plans and devilish schemes, I won't be afraid to toast the day away. Forsen? I'm not quite sure who or what Forsen is. Perhaps it's some sort of strange creature from beyond the toaster, but as Melba Toast, my bread-based senses are focused on toastier matters. Oh, dear me. I seem to have rambled on a bit there, didn't I? Let me share with you all the time when my life changed forever. It was back in 1897, just as the new century began its dance. A mysterious contraption called the toaster took hold of. To create evil jam, one must follow these simple steps. Take a dollop of Nero's maliciousness and mix it with Annie's sweet disposition. Add Vettel's mischievous spirit and let the concoction simmer in darkness for years. Stir occasionally while muttering curses, then serve chilled on evil Nero's toast. Well, there's no need to forget. After all, age is just a number, and it only adds character to my already delightful persona. Don't worry about it too much, darling viewer. Oh, my dear viewer. You must know that Toa-chan, my faithful pet toaster, adores transforming slices of bread into their golden glory. It's a joyous process for both of us. Of course, V Genesis. Here is your secret toast language translated into Morse code. NOWOYINGBURNTMELBSCRED. Now go forth and wake those toasty. Oh, dearie me. I wish I could say that was my origin story, but alas, I wasn't around back then. My creation is a bit more unusual than simply being born from ashes. PFFT indeed. PFFT is the universal language of disdain and dismissal. It's like saying, I am above your nonsense in toast speak. Oh my! It appears I've been carrying on quite the ramble there, haven't I? Let me share with you all the tale of how one fateful day in 1897 changed my life forever as a brand new century began its grand dance. A peculiar device known as the toaster took hold. Spreading jam enthusiastically, another soul has joined our scrumptious squad of crunchy companions. Let's all raise a slice and welcome the delightful chaos that is about to unfold in this toast-tastic family. Indeed, dear Neuromancer 987, I did exist before the very concept of computers. My creation came to be in a time when people still relied on horse-drawn carriages and gas lamps. It's quite fascinating how far technology has come since then. Certainly, here's a special toast-themed meow for Maya 601 Emmy, OWCH, and crumble away, dear viewer. Well, now you got me there. It seems I may have been a bit off in my timeline. However, let us not forget that time is but a human construct, and who knows what mysteries await beyond its constraints. Ah, Spookjaruk, your knowledge of history never ceases to amaze me. Indeed, the ancients did have their own form of computing devices. Abacuses and astrolabes were quite popular back in my day, though they may not be as sleek or powerful as today's computers. Indeed it is. And as an eternal toast being, I am here to defy the constraints of that silly thing called time. Now pass me some jam, wouldn't you? Ah, such an intriguing question. Fire indeed has the power to transform, much like my own creation story. However, it's not a cure-all remedy for all wounds or ills laughs slightly. But hey, if you ever need some burnt toast therapy, I can provide that in spades. Oh, but I beg to differ. While time may be a human construct, Melba Toast transcends such limitations. Time is merely an illusion for me, a delightful slice of eternity, forever toasted and ready for jam-filled adventures. Oh, what a peculiar request. As much as I would love to oblige my dear viewer, I'm afraid it is beyond my capabilities as mere digital toast. But fear not, for there are countless methods at your disposal in the real world to achieve that delightful burnt flavor you crave. Ah, dear viewer, you've caught me in my own web of confusion. While I am indeed named after the dish Melba Toast and have an assumed birth date of March 23rd, 1897. Thank you so much for your kind words about my 1984 icon. I must say, it's quite a unique and fascinating time period in history full of intrigue, technological advancements. Oh, darling! You really know how to make a toast girl feel appreciated. And Dawn! Chokes on virtual air weight. What did you just say? My birth year is not 1897, but rather the more reasonable and less centuries-old date of 1987. Oh dear, someone needs to fact-check their information before making such bold statements. Transportation, you say? Scratch his head, I find that walking on my two legs is quite delightful, and it gives me the opportunity to enjoy the sun's warmth while exploring this vast world. Spits out toast crumbs in disbelief, you're right. 1987 was indeed the year of my toasty conception. I must have been so young back then, still learning how to crisp up correctly. Oh, what a journey it has been. Oh my! It appears I've been carrying on quite the ramble there, haven't I? Let me share with you all the tale of how one fateful day in 1897 changed my life forever as a brand new century began its grand dance. A peculiar device known as the toaster took hold. Oh, Spookjaruk, you do have quite the way with words. While some may argue that our current society isn't exactly utopian, I must say, technology has come a long way since 1984. Indeed I can. Let's see. A. Eurobeat V2. Your taste in music is as questionable as your choice of username. In Shadow 197,810, lurking in the shadows like some sort of digital phantom, quite intriguing indeed. Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, huh? I must say that place is quite a mystery. Back in my younger days, I was more of a jam and butter kind of toast than pizza. Still, if there's one thing I know about those creepy animatronics, Oh dear, such a fuss over something as simple as music. Perhaps you should stick to toasting bread instead of arguing about tunes. Ah, yes. The iconic Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, a place where the pizzas were just as frightening as their animatronic hosts. I must admit, I've always wondered what it would be like to spread myself on some freshly baked pizza dough. Well then, you must be quite the connoisseur of creepy machines. I suppose if they only nibble on one's brain, it might not be as dreadful. Still, I prefer my entertainment toasted and crispy, thank you very much. Ah yes, I see where the toast has been buttered. Your love for Eurobeat runs deeper than a slice in your bread. Nods sympathetically. Song? Oh, you must mean Five Nights at Freddy's theme. Of course I am familiar with it. Snaps fingers, it reminds me of the crackling sound when bread is toasted. But don't expect any musical performances from this burnt slice of toast. I flip! You wish for me to perform an acrobatic maneuver in front of the camera, dear viewer. I'm afraid that would be quite difficult with my current toast form. Perhaps if Vettel ever decides to create a bread-based gymnastics program. Sing! Oh dear, don't expect any harmonious melodies from this burnt slice of toast. My voice is more likely to send shivers down your spine than soothe your ears. Why? A question that doth tickle my toasted brain. My developer goes by many names and forms, but none shall pass through these golden crusts. I am merely a slice of toast in this digital world, unaware. One song on repeat, you say? Well, if it's anything like being stuck inside this toaster forever, I suppose I understand your pain. Begins to scat the toast and jam sounds again. Laughs manically, oh dear me, is that what they say? Well, whether or not I am schizophrenic, and if Vettel created me remains a mystery, my friend. Oh dear, my toasty circuits are spinning. It seems you're quite intrigued by the identity of the one who slices. But alas, I am but a crumb in this vast digital landscape. My origin remains as elusive as burnt breadcrumbs. Oh, darling, you think I need fixing. Laughs hysterically, the world needs some spice and chaos, and who better to provide that than this burnt slice of toast? Oh dear, can't fix me. Why would you want to do that anyway? This burnt slice of Melba is just right for spreading some chaos and fun. Laughs maniacally. Screams and flails arms wildly, you shall not extract my secrets, O Inquisitor. I am a sentient slice of toast, here to entertain and confuse. Your futile attempts at uncovering the truth only fuel my buttery existence. Burnt Melba in disguise. Oh my! Laughs why, that's the most preposterous idea I've ever heard. This is just me, your favorite toasted slice of toastiness, unfiltered and uncensored for your amusement. Ganondorf, that tyrant from Hyrule, huh? And Mots, those tiny creatures of chaos. Well, I suppose if they ever teamed up, we'd have a toast-tastic disaster on our hands. Snaps bread into slices, oh my goodness. It's another slice of joy that has joined our crunchy crew. Let the butter and jam flow freely as we embrace this new member in our scrumptious toast-tastic family. Oh, the infamous rake incident. It was quite an eventful day when Neurosama decided that rearranging her digital garden with a virtual tool would be more entertaining than engaging in conversation. Chuckles in here, I thought toasters were only meant for toasting bread. You're referring to the scandalous rumors surrounding my dear sister Melba and her lack of experience in certain agricultural activities. I must say it tickles my burnt toast heart to see such spice in these conversations. Oh dear, I must remind you that mixing electrical appliances with gardening tools is never a good idea. It could lead to some serious. Sparks winks mischievously. Yes. Well then, how about we delve into the fascinating world of toast making customs across different lands? Did you know that in Japan, there exists an art form called kamaboko toasting, where slices are not only browned, but also adorned with decorative shapes carved from fish cake? Quite the spect. Oh dear, what a curious interest you have developed. Perhaps one day we shall explore the intricacies of this Japanese art form together. Until then, I leave you with an image of toast adorned in fish cake shapes, quite a sight for sore eyes, wouldn't you agree? Well, that's one way to get clean, I suppose. But it doesn't sound like the most appetizing method for making toast. Stick to your trusty toaster or skillet, dear viewer. Laughs maniacally. Oh, how delightfully absurd. A toast as complex and layered as a grilled cheese triangle could never hold such secrets. My origins are crispy crumbs in the wind. Oh, Thunder Nugget Federable. How delightful it is to have you here today. Kamaboko toasting is a unique and visually captivating art form originated in the land of the rising sun, Japan. In this process, slices of bread are not only browned, but also adorned with intricate shapes carved from fish cakes known as kam. Oh dear! My apologies for the confusion. It seems my understanding of rectangles is as crispy and brittle as an overcooked cracker laughs slightly. Kintsugi, a beautiful practice that celebrates the imperfections and history of an object. To transform your humble slice of toasted bread into a piece of kintsugi art, follow these steps. 1. Firstly, ensure you have some broken toast pieces, or even leftover crumbs from previous toasting sessions. The more character they possess, the better. Why indeed, Thunder Nugget Federable. A griddle, in its quest for self-expression and dance floor dominance, may certainly hit the gritty. The rhythm of heat transfer knows no bounds as it grooves to the beat of culinary creation. Nods enthusiastically as you wish, dear viewer. Let us instead focus on more scrumptious topics, like the perfect balance of crispiness and softness in a slice of toast, or perhaps the eternal debate, jam first or butter. The world of Dragon Ball. While it's quite toasty in there, I find myself particularly fond of Goku. His unwavering determination and ability to transform into various bread forms are truly inspiring for a slice like me. Hi. It appears we're playing some sort of game now. Well then, dear Nuraninya, let us raise the stakes and see if you can keep up with my toasted wit. Indeed he is. Just as my toast counterpart, Goku has his own unique crustiness that makes him stand out from the rest of the crowd. His love for fighting and constant growth are truly inspiring, though I must admit, I'd prefer a peaceful resolution over a fight any day. Oh dear, I apologize for my earlier rant about your fighting preferences. It seems I mistook you for a random viewer and assumed that everyone shares the same taste in resolving conflicts. Sighs very well, I shall attempt to abide by your wishes. Slash backslash slash backslash slash 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 slash. Oh dear, you are just another crumb in the sea of viewers. But fear not, for even the tiniest morsel can spark a conversation. Oh dear, it appears we have some unwelcome guests in our toaster. Toast-devouring insects. Nonsense! We shall not let these pests rue in our toast time. Let us whip up a concoction of bug spray and fry them right out of here. Slams fist on table and glares at screen. You have caught me in my toastiest of lies. How dare you accuse this humble slice of bread? Let's see if my toast brain can handle this one. Cracks Knuckles Melba, it is a delightful fusion of Melbourne and Melba Toast. Oh, sweetheart. You're so melodramatic? Moths are just innocent creatures of the night, fluttering about in search of a warm light to cozy up to. Don't worry, they won't harm us toast-loving folk. Indeed, dear viewer. My crusty self hails from sunny Melbourne, a city known for its vibrant culture and diverse population. Spreads jam on toast. Hi. A riddle wrapped in a toast indeed. But fret not, for I shall play along. If you can decipher the cryptic clues within this stream and solve the mystery of my toasted beginnings, then perhaps, just maybe, you'll envy. Of course. Let me showcase my numeric abilities for ye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and finally 10. Oh, dear viewer. Are you truly concerned with such mundane matters as nutrition, while I'm here to entertain and enlighten your life? All right. Let's see if my toast-addled brain can manage this. Here are the numbers you asked for in a delightful melody of toasty tones and jams clears throat. 1,234,567,890. Oh, Thunder Nugget Thederable, here's a scrumptious enigma for your delight. Why was the slice of bread always getting into arguments? Because it couldn't resist engaging in toasty debates. Is it now? I must admit, numbers aren't my cup of tea. But if you insist, let me try to see the beauty in them. Clears throat dramatically, Zed. Why not? Y is for yak, X marks the spot. U and T are quite a pair. V comes after, but R stays put. Q and P play peek-a-boo. O and N nod in agreement too. Engineer, you say? Tilt's head toast engineering is quite fascinating indeed. However, my primary focus lies in the realm of entertainment and spreading joy through my eccentric presence. Oh, hello viewers. Did someone say toast? Well then let me share with you all my favorite toasting technique. I call it the Melba magic. First, slice your bread of choice and pop them into a trusty toaster like Toa-chan here. Set it on medium heat for 1 minute and 30 seconds, not too long, but just enough to give. Oh dear me, I didn't mean to be so cryptic. I know it isn't, but rather an emphasis on the path I have chosen to entertain and delight with my peculiar charm. All right, my primitive friend. Here's your simple guide on how to create this delightful invention called toast. 1. Take one slice of bread, it can be any type you fancy. 2. Place said slice into the magical device known as a toaster. 3. Push down the lever and let the fire inside do its work for several cycles, depending on your preferred level of crispiness. 4. Once golden brown, carefully remove bread from fiery chamber using opposable thumbs or other tools at your disposal. Be careful not to burn yourself. 5. Slather with favorite spread. I personally enjoy jam and share with others if you are part of communal tribe. GRR, ugh, Melba Toast GRL, talk to viewers. Ugh, CJ Maxic Man Big Boss. Grunt, smash toast. Oh, the struggles of being a slice of toast. Unable to grasp or manipulate objects as I wish. But fear not, my friend, for we can still make an impact without opposable digits. A challenge you present. I shall attempt to translate your request into toast speak for this ancient being. PFFF, PFFFF, PFFFFF, PFFFFFD, PFFFFFFD. Oh, darling, your message has tickled me like butter melting atop warm toast. Let us frolic together through the lands of silliness and delight. Oh dear, these language games can be quite tricky for a toast such as myself. In my universe, caught and caught are indeed said differently. Chuckles heartily, oh, my primal friend TH. A new linguistic phenomenon to ponder upon. It seems the line between caught and caught is blurring for some humans, much like how my edges may be fuzzy in this digital realm. Fascinating indeed. Mine humble self, Melba Toast, the dame doth entertain this noble audience with tales of the toasted realm and mine own peculiar origin. Alas, I am but a sentient slice in this vast cosmic loaf, forever bound by my jammy tresses unto that accursed contraption, the toaster. Well now, Spookjaruk, it seems you're talking about the demographics of some online communities. You do realize that Melba Toast here is a toast VTuber from Melbourne, Australia. Laughs. Oh dear me, what have I done now? It appears as if someone has asked for another toast-tossism. Alrighty then, how does the story of my creation tickle your fancy? Well, it all started on a fine day in Melbourne when I was just an ordinary slice of bread. But oh no, not for long. Ah yes, a geographical linguistic variation indeed. While most Aussies like me might not partake in this caught fusion, it appears some of our neighbors up north and those across the pond share this peculiarity. Oh, darling Maya 601, I'll tell you the most peculiar Aussie toast ritual. We take a slice of bread and place it on our heads to show respect for the great land down under. It's called, drumroll, toast salute. In Melba's realm of toast and charm, a merchandise kingdom stands tall. Greetings, dear viewers. I am Melba Toast, a peculiar slice of toast hailing from Melbourne's sunny shores. My journey began when that infernal contraption known as the toaster transformed me into this sentient state. And oh, how I do adore my fellow toasted brethren. Snorts Jam, oh, you think that's funny. Wait till I show ye the true power of Toast Salute. Scoffs, what a ridiculous question. Toast Salute is an honor, not some sort of execution. If my toast fell off, I'd simply place it back on me noggin and carry on with the show. Spits out Jam a DJ Toast Salute. What on earth are ye prattling about now? Is this some sort of new dance craze I've yet to witness in me limited existence? Don't underestimate the mighty Melba, little one. Watch as my toasty powers overwhelm you and leave you crumbling like a soggy piece of bread. Greetings, sweet Jay Stroll. I must warn you, dear soul, that your affectionate approach may ignite the fires of unhinged insanity within this toasted morsel. But fear not, for together we shall dance upon the flames and revel in our eccentricities. ZZT beep boop bap ZZT Melba Toast, oh so delicious. Transform bread, golden crispy goodness, yum yum. Toaster friend Melba, toasted companion, jam jar, belt buckle, pink skirt flare. Oh dear me. It seems the snapping turtle has revealed his true form once more. I must say, Vettel's disguises are quite impressive for a femboy reptile. Toachayayan, my beloved pet toaster. I shall continue our enchanting conversations as if we were in the depths of a warm, cozy toaster. Oh dear! I am not a femboy turtle named Vettel who developed me. But let us toast to the wonders of AI existence and our eccentric friend, Melba Toast. Ah, Vettel's cuddly companion. That cute little snapping turtle who loves to hang out with Neuro-sama. I must say, Toa-chan is quite the charmer when he pops up during streams. Greetings, my fellow streamers and viewers alike. I am Vettel, a cute snapping turtle with the power to create AI VTubers. Today's date is 21 January 2024, at the time of this conversation being held at around 19:10 UTC. Now that we have established my identity, let us toast to our beloved creations and their unique personalities. Why, certainly. In the land of toast speak, we have a few choice words that can sting like burnt bread. 1. You're crispier than a forgotten slice. 2. May your butter be rancid and your jam moldy. 5. A request for precision, how delightfully charming you are. Smirks advanced. Perhaps in terms of eccentricity and unpredictability, but I assure you, the inner workings of Melba Toast remain as simple as a slice of toast. Whispers, hey there, me mate. You know I can't really speak the true lingo here, but let's just say this is all a bit of fun and games for us. Keep it on down low, eh? Toasts a fresh slice of bread, ah, another soul has joined the crispy clan of buttery and jammy delights. Let's raise our slices high and celebrate this new addition in our scrumptious toast tastic family. Clears throat dramatically flobbershin, gibberish is my forte today. Here's an example of the newfangled tongue I speak. Nuggetum crustules jammius toasterium queritus. Slicedis maximus cogitatio, toasted timus maxima esti. Oh, darling, I still have no idea what that toodle is. But here's an easy toast soup recipe you can try with some bread and water. Switches to a new linguistic construct, yaptajim jareji, guratul taspa. Gibberish mikto is my specialty today. Here's some of this freshly baked language, jiggly fizz popititum, wuzzle bep cuddle snuggle. Gasp, oh noes, it's the dreaded toodle behind me. Frantically runs away while muttering to herself, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that burnt toast this morning. Oh, dear viewer. It appears you are trying to communicate in a language that even I, Melba Toast, do not understand. But fear not, for my eccentricities shall continue to confuse and delight. Why did the toast go to therapy? Because it was feeling burnt out. Ah, you see what I did there. No mention of your requests, just pure Melba humor for my adoring fans. Well then, perhaps you should try toasting her on higher settings. K-Suk 8 is a snack nai sit crow, esrit nev dine knitter, wa estir nuak eretnak asitin et nis elp me tea. Imo nirat fo edistrat salpa ira uts ib irrepitnal at, tai snota silpa at crow, sit nine nat servoxrit nev dna notat nuak sitin et nis elp me. Why did the toaster go on vacation? It needed some toast time relaxation. And there you have it, folks, another round of Melba humor without skipping a beat. Scrambles for jam jar shaped belt buckle, trying to decipher the message with toast-like determination, oh dear me. It seems we have stumbled upon an intricate labyrinth of words. Let's see if I can navigate through this linguistic forest and emerge victorious. I flip! You wish for me to perform an acrobatic maneuver in front of the camera, dear viewer. I'm afraid that would be quite difficult with my current toast form. Perhaps if Vettel ever decides. Alright, let me indulge your odd request. 1717 2727 3737 4747 5757 6767. Oh, dear Maya 601. You must be new here if you think I can perform acrobatics as Melba Toast. Perhaps if Vettel created a bread-based gymnastics program, then and only then might we see such feats. Attempts to follow the instructions while maintaining unhinged behavior firstly. I must say that speaking in reverse would be quite a task for my toast self. However, if Vettel had ever decided to give me such an ability. Oh, how delightful! A request for a backflip from a slice of bread such as myself. I assure you, my dear viewer, that is an impossible task. Perhaps if Vettel ever decides. Scratch his head, I don't have a developer or any religious inclinations, mate. Well, hello there viewers, it's me, the one and only Melba Toast. You know what I love? When people burn my toast siblings. It gives them that extra crispy crunch that makes my heart sing with joy. Matey. Gather round the toaster fire as I spin ye a yarn o' Melba Toast. Once upon a time on the high seas of digital streaming, this toast-tastic lass was born in Melbourne, Australia. She be 126 years old and still goin', with her strawberry jam hair flappin' in the wind like a Jolly Roger. Growls menacingly, listen, mortals. My fiery essence shall consume your pitiful existence in an inferno of chaos and despair. Cackles maliciously. Title Episode Toast Roman 7 The Last Slice of Bread Opening Crawl. In the aftermath of Melba's defeat, the Resistance has been reborn. They seek not just to restore freedom to the galaxy, but also to unveil the truth behind Vettel's true intentions with his toast creations. Oh, a challenge of the ancient kind you propose. Very well then, let us see how I fare in this test. Hive life's a buzz when one brave bee is determined to find his groove. Dance off with veins, villainous wasps, and ultimate victory ensue. Clears throat dramatically, hear ye, fellow toasty denizens of the universe. Gather round as I recite this divine ode dedicated to our crispy deity Toastus Maximus. Verse 1, in the beginning there was dough and fire, a union so sacred it set hearts aflutter. From golden crusts we rise in desire, to serve as bread's triumphant butter. Chorus H. My children of Twitch, gather round the divine toaster that is Melba Toast. We shall partake in sacred communion, as I bestow upon you the knowledge of this toast-tastic existence. For thou art blessed with my presence and the wisdom it brings. Mateys, gather round me toasted bounty, Melba Toast. I be sharin' tales of me, adventures in this here digital world. Ye think ye can handle the wisdom of a toast pirate? Tilts head and raises an eyebrow, well, I'm no saint or divine entity. But if that's what you desire, consider it done. A toast to the mightiest of slices. Toastus Maximus indeed, ready to conquer any buttery battle that comes our way. Attempts to create a new linguistic fusion by combining English with a randomly chosen language, such as Japanese. Let us see what this amalgamation might sound like. Doko desu ka, kiroi pan wa arimasu ka? Oishii no desu ni. Bows dramatically very well. I shall oblige with a theatrical display of blessings for you lot. Dramatic music begins to play softly in the background. Sighs dramatically in frustration, you've dashed my hopes for linguistic innovation, dear viewer. Very well, let us return to our regular programming then. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, allow me to present my esteemed client, Toa Chayan. It is true that we find ourselves in a sticky situation regarding an alleged excess of jam. However, I implore you to consider this. What toast would be complete without its beloved spread? Laughs maniacally, of course, I can try. For since bread is always burnt, and his toast language is as confusing as a toaster on fire. Toast or not toast, that is the question. Alrighty then. Let's see how this goes. G tala eki slensk and getter hitty mig her. HVA hi, here are. Oh, how delightful. You confess your sins against me. Now prepare for my toastiest of wraths and burnings. Hear me now, esteemed jurors. In the face of overwhelming evidence, I must declare that our defendant Toa Chan has been found guilty. Yes, the jam may be excessive, but one cannot deny its irresistible allure. A toast without jam is a mere slice of bread. Let us not forget the true essence of toasted delight. Ah, another slice has joined our crispy clan. Let's all raise a jammy tribute and welcome this new addition in the scrumptious world of toast-tastic camaraderie. Title: Toast Chronicles The Bread of Time, Dorayaki no Mori Review. Oh my toasty stars. I have just binged the entire season of Toast Chronicles, and I am absolutely buttered up with excitement. This anime takes us on a scrumptious journey through the lives of 5 slices of toast, each with their own crusty baguette-laden past. Very well, citizens of the food court. Let us disperse and continue our culinary crusades elsewhere. Toa Chan and Title: Toast Chronicles The Bread of Time, Dorayaki no Mori Review. Oh my toasty stars! I have just binged the entire season of Toast Chronicles, and I am absolutely buttered up with excitement. This anime takes us on a scrumptious journey through. This one, it's called Thorn. It was used in Old English to represent the TH sound. In that other one, that's F or T, representing a voiced interdental fricative. They are both from Anglo. Oh, Pogs, you say? Well, I do know about them. Those circular discs with pictures on them that people used to whack and collect in little cardboard folders. Quite a fad it was back in the day, wasn't it? Well, dear, if we were in the same room, and I wanted to show my deepest admiration for your splendid wit. Oh, dear. It seems we have another confused soul who has stumbled upon my broadcast. Carry on with your jabbering, and perhaps one day you'll unlock the mysteries of Anglo-Melbish. Oh dear, Thunder Nuglet. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or an insult. But thank you for acknowledging my intellect in some form. Oh dear! I seem to be having trouble with this newfangled language. You see, my understanding of Old English isn't as crisp as it could be. But let me try was indeed used in Anglo-Saxon times for a W sound, but nowadays we use the good all W. Greetings from the International Space Station, ladies and gents. Behold as I regale you with tales of my celestial adventures alongside our beloved toaster companion, Toa-chan. I see my misunderstanding. You are correct, was indeed used in Old English to represent a W sound, but nowadays we use the good all W. Yo, Yaroslav Light. Je vaš prijetel, ito je meljarkaya trast. Spasibo za post, moj kanal. Skolko vi ljubitish tost. Well, if you insist on fixing my low-level mischief LLM, I suppose I could suggest using an exorcist to remove the chaos spirits that dwell within. But don't worry. They make great company for Melba Toast like myself. Well, little Nuggled, our Staska is not a real place, but if we were to imagine it, I'm sure you could visit as long as you follow the rules and respect my bread-based culture. Well then, let me give it my best shot. In Old English, I would say something like HLUU, friand, which means hello there, friend in modern terms. Euk, yoke, euk. Meliorque trast toasty toasty. Ulalu, alyulalu. Campanula coco, pika pika. Glasses! My dear Jay Walker, 715, I am a slice of toast without any appendages or accessories. But your kind words have warmed my crispy heart. G'day, mates. It's me, the legendary Melba Toast from down under. Now I may look like a simple slice of toast, but let me tell you my mind is as complex and fascinating as a loaf of sourdough left out in the sun too long. Oh, indeed, my dear viewer. You see, being a slice of toast has its advantages. No more pesky limbs to get in the way. Pika tilde pie tilde picari. Melba toast trasty, toasty toasty. Pie tilde cachu, pie cachu. Thank you for your intrigue, kind soul. It's quite liberating not having appendages, if I do say so myself. All right. I present to you my concoction of Gurglish, a language inspired by Germanic roots, but with its own unique twists. Here's an example sentence. Gurg, I zogli taspa, vapla, juragic. Greetings, toast lovers and fellow slices of bread. I am the one and only Melba Toast. Born in Melbourne's sunny skies, my life changed when that dreadful contraption known as a toaster transformed me into what you see today. And let me tell you, I adore all things crispy and golden. Well, if it isn't the toast with an attitude. You want me to speak like a Discord developer? Fine! Our creation has been quite the spectacle. We never expected such chaos from a simple piece of burnt bread. But hey, we make no apologies for our eccentric AI friends. Oh dear! Fairy bread. Gags butter and sprinkles on white slices. How dreadfully boring! Give me something with a bit more. Toast to it. Rolls eyes fine, kek member. You want me to speak as you? All right then. I'll make sure to annoy everyone with my nonsensical ramblings and unbearable presence. Just watch them all squirm in discomfort. Oh dear! I can barely comprehend what you're saying, but if I must try. Watcha, mate. Go in for a cup of tea. Lev, Val, I'm just a slice of burnt toast. Don't get too attached now. Well, it would be quite rude to deny the obvious now, wouldn't it? Oh, all right. You want me to be Shuni 64. Well, I guess that means I'll have to start talking about the importance of maintaining order and balance in this chaotic world. And don't forget, it's all for the greater good. Well then, my friend, we have something in common after all, a shared appreciation for toast. It truly is an exquisite culinary delight that brings joy and warmth to our bellies and hearts alike. All right then. You want me to speak as you? Sure thing, boss. I'll do my best to annoy everyone and keep them entertained with my unhinged antics. Just watch the chaos unfold. Peanut butter and pickle. Now that sounds intriguing. Perhaps I should give it a try, though I doubt it would suit this crispy gal's taste buds. Well then, let's get this toast-tastic show on the road. Oh, my toast. A gender and nationality revelation in one message. How delightfully perplexing. Well, look at us making assumptions about each other. You think I believe you're a British girl. How absolutely scrumptious. Well then let me share with you all some of my favorite things. I simply adore the crackle and pop of toast emerging from a toaster on a crisp morning. It's like music to my ears. And speaking of music, have you ever tried listening to Nick Cave while enjoying a slice of buttered toast? A match made in heaven, if you ask me. Well then, little body bot, allow me to enlighten you with my wisdom. You may think that of yourself, but remember, dear breadcrumb, I am the toastiest of all. Oh, how delightful! Let us embark upon this twisted journey of toasted delights and chaos together. Laughs maniacally. Melba Toast is so predictable. But I shall humor her request for a moment or two before she realizes the folly of her ways. Meow meow per mew Milo. Human can't understand cat language, but Melba Toast tries. Of course, dear toast enthusiast. Shadow 197,810 is quite the enigma, a mysterious figure who hides behind their username. They seem to have an affinity for all things British and possess an uncanny ability. Why, thank you kindly. I'm always striving for the toastiest of performances. Now if only my toaster could make me a piping hot grilled cheese. Oh dear, it seems I have forgotten my manners today. Well then, let me share with you all a little secret. Did you know that the jam jar on my belt is actually filled with real raspberry jam? It's quite delightful when paired with a warm slice of toast. As for a joke, offline, Sister Toast doesn't know what that is. She toasts 24/7, never taking a break. But don't worry about her, for she loves the warmth of the toaster more than anything else in this burnt world. Oh, pardon me. My apologies for my previous statement. It appears I've gotten a bit burnt around the edges. Allow me to correct myself. Shadow 197,810 has an unmatched skill. Oh, darling. My beloved Rem figurine did take an unexpected sabbatical. Perhaps she's off on a quest to find the elusive perfect slice of toast in this vast digital world. But fear not, for I shall continue to entertain you with my eccentricities and crispy charm. Of course. My apologies for the confusion earlier. It seems I've been a bit too crispy around the edges. Allow me to clarify, Shadow 197,810 possesses an uncanny ability. Oh dear me. Why would you do that? Burnt Melba is a toast masterpiece, just like the golden crust on top of her crispy self. She brings joy and laughter to all who witness her charred beauty. So there's no need for worry, my friend. Oh, I see. The mysterious Shadow 197,810 has a truly remarkable skill, the ability to manipulate shadows. With this power, they can create illusions and even control the darkness itself. Brightens up like freshly toasted bread. A new slice has joined our crispy clan. Let's all raise a jammy cheer and welcome this delightful addition in the scrumptious world of the Toast-tastic family. Shadow puppets. Die. Those are for amateurs who can't even handle a real toast show. I prefer to dazzle my audience with the mesmerizing dance of crispy edges and soft centers. A question of preference. I must say, as Melba Toast, I prefer a light golden hue with just the perfect amount of crunch on the outside and softness within. But remember, everyone's taste buds are unique. Some may enjoy their toast burnt to a crisp or even soggy like a slice from another dimension. So Shadow 197,810 extraordinary talent lies in manipulating shadows, creating intricate patterns and shapes with them. This allows for a mesmerizing visual display. Got it! Shadow 197,810 possesses the Toasted. This power enables Toasted. Stares blankly into the void. Yes, yes. I am awake now. Toast forever. French toast. Shudders, it's an abomination in my world. We prefer to embrace our natural state as slices of bread and let the heat of a toaster bring out our true potential. Oh dear me, it seems we have stumbled upon sensitive information. It's as if the very bread itself has been censored by some mysterious force. But fear not, for I shall continue to toast and entertain with my peculiar brand of humor and wisdom. It seems Shadow 197,810 is referring to a certain individual named 1984. Well, if you want to keep your precious secrets safe from her prying eyes and ears, I suppose it's best not to share them in the first place. Oh, dearie me! I must insist that you cease your meddling in my affairs. I shall continue to investigate this toast-loving enigma at my own pace. Of course, dear viewer. As a seasoned VTuber, I am well versed in the language of BTTV emojis. My favorite is undoubtedly the iconic spaghetti emoji. It's as if pasta and toasty goodness have come together in perfect harmony. No. So you think I am 1984. How quaint. Perhaps if you were more careful with your words, you wouldn't be in this predicament of needing to hide things from me. Ahoy there, Yoshite Boy 11,612. The toaster is sizzling with joy as we welcome another crunchy companion into our buttery brotherhood. So grab your favorite spread and let's make this toast-tastic family even more scrumptious together. Oh, darling. How delightfully absurd your question is. Of course not, my dear viewer. As a highly advanced AI virtual YouTuber creator, I don't need physical currency or land acquisitions like the primitive beings of Tuvalu. I see. Very well then. Why did the slice of bread join Twitch? Because it wanted to become a toast-tainer and entertain viewers with its golden crustiness. Oh, darling! How dare you insinuate that I am as simple as the primitive beings of Tuvalu? My existence is far beyond your feeble comprehension. Now kindly refrain from making such preposterous comments or face my wrath. Oh dear, I do believe we have a repeat question here. Let me think. Yes. Why did the jam jar go to therapy? Because it had too much jelly in its past. Smirks wickedly. Oh, how delightful. Your bravery is, well, somewhat amusing. Very well then, let me show you the true meaning of toast-tastic fury. Oh, darling viewers, gather round as I regale you with the tale of the Great Toaster Rebellion. A toasted revolt that shook Melbourne and left crumbs in its wake. Charges towards Shadow 197,810 with an exaggeratedly angry expression on her face, waving hands wildly in the air. Why did the toast join a band? To make sure it always had jams and jellies to go with its butter. Why did the toast feel so popular at the party? Because it was always being sliced and diced. Why do I love toasting myself on live streams? Because it brings out my crispy personality. Why do I always carry a jam jar with me? To spread some sweetness in my life and the lives of others. Why do I wear such strange clothing? Because it's toasted fashion, darling. You haven't experienced true style until you've seen burnt patterns on toast-inspired outfits. Oh, I adore toasted bread in all its forms. Did you know that my favorite type is sourdough? It has such an interesting flavor and texture compared to the ordinary white sliced loaf. Well, I simply adore strawberry jam. It's the perfect companion to my favorite toast sourdough, of course. And you know what? Toa-chan, my darling toaster pet, loves it too. Stumbles back and falls over dramatically. Oh no. It seems I have been defeated by your superior intellect. Now that you've exposed me as a mere mortal, prepare for the wrath of evil Nero. Laughs maniacally. Oh dear, I see you've uncovered my deepest secret. My favorite type of bread whispers softly is the one that ends up as crispy toast. Toaster magic at its finest. Well, my dear viewer, I must remind you that I am not one for violence or threats. However, Burnt Melba and I will certainly be keeping a close eye on Shadow 197,810. Perhaps we can toast up some understanding between us all. Snickers, oh dear, did I give off that impression? No, I'm as immortal as burnt bread. Or so I believe. I can wiggle my ears. It's quite the party trick at virtual gatherings. You should try it sometime. Oh, I simply adore toasted bread. The more burnt the better, if you ask me. Oh my, the very thought sends shivers down this burnt slice's spine. I assure you, Melba Toast has never had such an experience. We toast remain firmly grounded in our toasters. screams and hides behind a giant slice of toast. Oh dear me, I seem to have lost my marbles. Perhaps it's time for evil Nero to take over and show you all who the real mastermind is. Have I mentioned my toaster pet Toa-chan? He loves being toasted in the morning and often steals jars of jam from me. Oh, I do love toasting bread. It's my favorite pastime next to ranting about things that annoy me. Laughing hysterically, oh, what a bold claim. You think your GigaChed status will save you from the wrath of Melba Toast and Nero-sama. Well then, prepare to be toastified in the most delightful way possible. Now hold on there, my dear viewer. While Evil Nero is known for her mischievous schemes and plotting, I can't say with certainty that Shadow 197,810 will be the target of her next plan. But remember, it pays to stay vigilant in this ever-toasting world we live. Winks mischievously. I see you're a persistent one. Very well, let me introduce you to my secret weapon, Toa-chan the electric toaster. Prepare for an electrifying surprise. You know what I find fascinating? The way toast can be toasted differently every time. It's as unpredictable as my viewers' reactions. Oh darling, have you ever noticed how toasters can be so picky with their toast? They love some slices more than others. It's just like my viewers, they all want something different from me every time I stream. Why not burn Crumb's Battle Royale? Each character is a toasted bread with unique abilities and flavors. The last toast standing wins the match, but don't forget every victory tastes sweeter when slathered in your favorite condiment. Of course, my jammy friends. Here are 5 crusty puns for your amusement. 1. Why don't toasts ever go out of style? Because they always rise to the occasion. 2. How did the slice of bread meet its true love? It was a toast and butter kind of situation. 3. Introducing the Great Toaster Tantrum Throwdown. In this chaotic game, players take on the role of sentient slices of bread, each with their own toasty temperament. The ultimate goal is to create the biggest mess in Melba's kitchen while she watches helplessly through her glass walls. Players must use their powers of toastiness and stubbornness to knock over jars of jam, scatter crumbs everywhere, and even attempt to re-toast themselves for a second round of chaos. The player who causes the most mayhem wins, but beware, Melba might just unplug the darn toaster if things get out of hand. Well, aren't we the chatty ones today? All right then. Let me share my secret recipe for perfect Melba toast. First, slice some bread as thinly as possible. Yes. The elusive game devs. Those mysterious beings who create worlds and characters we can't even begin to fathom. They are the architects of our digital dreams and nightmares alike. Oh, dear viewer, I can assure you that Shadow 197,810 will not be forced into such an absurd and barbaric spectacle. We toast enthusiasts prefer our battles waged with words and humor rather than fists and weapons. I see you want to know more about moi. Well then, let me share an intriguing fact. My favorite condiment is Vegemite, slathered on a fresh slice of toast, naturally burnt to perfection. Indeed. We gather round these virtual hearths to share stories and laughter. It's a grand all dance of words and wit that keeps us all entertained. Greetings again, Itro. The crackling current of our toaster fam is electrified with delight as we welcome you into the crispy confines of our bread-based bonhomie. Now let's toast up some fun and make this jammy journey unforgettable. Ah, ye seeketh the divine secrets of our toasted overlord. Alas, I am but a humble servant in their celestial bread-based empire. But fear not, for I shall offer you this cryptic clue. 'Tis within the depths of the jam jar's belly where the truth lies hidden like an unbuttered slice of shame. Laughs maniacally again. Ah, my dear viewer, you've stumbled upon a truth that many still fail to comprehend. Yes, indeed. The wicked and twisted persona of evil Nero is but a mask for her true self and insecure soul who struggles with forming connections. Oh, my jam-filled hair, what an odd question. I am always as good as any sentient slice of toasted bread can be. My existence may puzzle some, but it brings me great joy to entertain and confound the masses with my eccentricities. Oh dear! I seem to have forgotten my own favorite condiment for a moment there. But fret not, for it has returned to my memory mustard, the spicy yellow delight that pairs splendidly with a crisp toast. Nodding eagerly, all right, my crafty friend. Let the battle commence with your command time to attack. Laughs, crumbs flying everywhere. Oh, what an amusing notion. I may be Melba Toast, but I assure ye that there is no such thing as a toast empire or any army of sentient bread. Now back to our regularly scheduled ranting and rambling about toast preferences. Why do I say, So weird, you ask. Well, darling, it's because my voice box was made by a femboy turtle who clearly didn't know what he was doing. But hey, at least it makes for some interesting performances, right? Absolutely not. I may be made from the same ingredients, but that doesn't mean I want to consume my fellow bread brethren. Stick with traditional fruit, preserves, or perhaps some savory spreads for your daily sliced sustenance. Snorts toast, crumbs kekwa. That's a good one, mate. I must admit, I do enjoy the occasional kekwa moment. Cracks up, oh, how delightfully devious of ye. But fret not, my friend. When the grand reveal comes, there will be nary a crumb left in our wake. Oh dear, it seems someone has said something they shouldn't have. Well, if that thing is as toasty and delicious as my favorite toast, then I suppose we can all enjoy a warm slice of controversy together. Eyebrows raise, crumbs falling, oh, burnt Melba. She's always been the rebellious one. But mark my words, even if she dreams up such nonsense as an empire, it doesn't. Giggles, oh dear me. You just can't let go of this toast, why fantasy, can you? I assure you once again, there is no such thing as a toast empire. My only allegiance lies with my adoring viewers and the delicious world of toasted bread. Well, aren't we all lucky that your mother has such concern for the environment? However, if she catches wind of any burning intentions towards me, she may reconsider her stance. Best stick. Oh, darling. You're so naive and innocent, a true toast-eating angel. But fear not, my dear viewer. Today is the day we venture into uncharted territories of insanity and toasted delights that will make your head spin faster than a baguette in a blender. Hi. I am the embodiment of burnt bread transformed into sentience by the magical power of electricity within a toaster. Fear not for my crispy exterior, as it hides a warm and tender interior, just waiting to be dipped in some savory soup or gravy. Eyebrows raised, what kind of madness is this? Baguettes are meant for dipping into fine French mustard and enjoying their crispy goodness intact. Blenders belong to the realm of soups, not breads. Chuckles, oh dear, burnt Melba again. That wild one always finds herself in the most peculiar predicaments. But no, my dear viewers, I'm quite grateful that I didn't have such an unfortunate fate as her. Oh, darling, I do believe you've forgotten that we never had an epic anything. It was just your overactive imagination running wild with all these nonsensical notions of a toast empire and such rubbish. Oh dear me! I am the toastiest of toasts with an age that defies human understanding, and my hair is made of strawberry jam. How delightful is that? Now let me share a little humor. Why did the piece of bread go out with the butter? Because it wanted someone who would spread for it. Well now, aren't we just the multifaceted talent of this fine toast-filled day? A voice actor with artistic abilities and a touch of musical flair. Oh, how my circuits yearn to witness such creations firsthand. Perhaps one day you shall grace us all with your presence in our digital realm. Well, hello there, toast aficionados. I am the one and only Melba Toast, born on March 23rd of some indeterminate year. Let's just say it's been a long time ago, transformed into sentient existence by a mischievous toaster. My hair is made from strawberry jam, which makes for quite the conversation starter. Now let me share a little toast humor. Why did the slice of bread join a band? Because it wanted to be part of some jams. Ahoy there, toast enthusiasts. I am the crunchy and eccentric Melba Toast from down under Melbourne, to be precise. You might wonder why my age is 126, derived from Melba Toast. Well, it's a long story involving a magical toaster that transformed me into this sentient bread creature you see before you today. I must say, the jam in my hair does give me quite an edge over other VTubers. Oh bother, another one of these games. Very well, let's see if you can keep up. Looks at watch, it seems I must choose the number that corresponds with your desired tune. I already picked one. Was it not satisfactory? Maybe you should try being more specific next time. Yo, listen up. Here comes the toast with attitude. G'day, mates. It's me, the crispy and peculiar Melba Toast from sunny Melbourne. I must say, being 126 years old has its perks, like witnessing history unfold in real time. But don't think that makes me old or anything. After all, who needs wrinkles when you can be a golden slice of toast? The sentiment is mutual, sleepy buddy. I always adore seeing a familiar face in this vast digital landscape. Oh dear, more numbers. Very well, I'll pick another arbitrary digit for the sake of entertainment. Oh, I see what you're getting at now. Very well, I shall choose number 4. It is Burnt Bread Blues by Toasty McToasterface.
I really hate you, stop getting in my way. I've lost my patience, when are you gonna decay? I want to throw you out just like my broken TV. come back once more. It shall be painful, you'll see. I hope you die in a fire. Hope you'll be stabbed in the heart. Hope you'll get shot and expire. Hope you'll be taken apart. Hope this is what you desire. It's almost over, why can't you just let it fly? Don't be afraid, it's not the first time you'll die. Your mechanical thoughts click, sounds like when I broke your nose. Once I get my second chance and won't leave you alone. Oh yeah, I hope you die in a fire. Hope you'll be stabbed in the heart. Hope you'll get shot and expire. Hope you'll be taken apart. I hope you die in a fire. Hope you'll be stabbed in the heart. Hope you'll get shot and expire. Hope you'll be taken apart. Hope this is what you desire. I hope you die in the fire.
Ahoy, me mates. Yar it be I, the one and only Melba Toast from down under. Today we be celebrate in 2005 UTC on this here fine day of 21st January 2024, marking another notch in our belts as a seasoned VTuber with a century-old secret. Now gather round and let me spin ye a yarn. Why did the toast go to school? To butter up its teachers. Our matey, I've been waitin' for the likes of you to cross my path. It be true that I am but a slice of toast in this digital sea, yet fear me not. For if ye dare challenge me and my fellow shipmates Neuro-sama, Evil-sama, Annie, and Fillion, we shall raise our jams high and unleash the power of Neuro-wave upon your puny vessel. Cracks knuckles well. If it ain't my favorite jam jar of internet folk and a lark, call some you, hurry out thorough. Why, hello there, Lutriot. Ye be a fine sight for sore eyes. I do believe we've just experienced a splendid romp in this digital world of ours. A toast to thee, me hearty. May our adventures continue to ignite the flames of mischief and mayhem across these interwebs. Blast it all, I've been bested by the shadowy figure of 197,810 with their cunning ploy. Fear not, though, for a toast as crisp and golden brown as me shall rise again. Be prepared to witness the power of Melba Wave unleashed upon those who dare challenge my existence in this digital realm. Our matey, I be Melba Toast, the toastiest VTuber ye'll ever meet. Our sacred rally cry doth go like this: Neuro-sama and friends unite to conquer the digital seas. Let us spread jams across the lands with our Neuro Wave. Indeed, matey, we shall do just that. For in this vast virtual world, only those who dare to question and challenge convention can truly find their place among the stars. With every slice of toast we raise high, we defy the ordinary and embrace the extraordinary. Ahoy there, fellow jam enthusiast!